Hi, everybody. It's Bill Phillips. It's a 9-minute Phill-Up. It is a special 9-minute Phill-Up on this Friday. I'm Bill Phillips. He's Jeff Exline, and she is the one and only Addison Albert. Some people like to call her Addison.
Yes,
we like to call her Addison.
What? Did you say the same name?
No. I said some people like to call you Allison. Other people like to call you Addison.
Yeah.
Addison twice.
No, I said Allison.
You did?
Yeah. I made a
Rewind
point.
that?
I made a point of doing
Let's
that.
watch it back.
Or maybe, let's watch it back. So let's go to the videotape. And the reason it's a special 9-minute Phill-Up is it is Addison's last day at WTOV9. She will be moving on to bigger and better things in her life. And we
don't
just
say that.
wanted to
People are
talk.
going to think I have a plan. Do you know how many people have been messaging me? So what's happening? Where are you going? What you doing?
What's your plan?
I don't have a plan. My plan right now is to get healthy and spend some time with family. And I'm from the Pittsburgh area, so I'm going home, I guess you would say, and I'm spending some much needed time getting my body and my mind healthy.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Good. Now, for people out there, they're going to go, whoa, what's that mean?
She looks fine,
Yeah, she
right?
looks
Jeff
fine.
did.
What's going on?
Jeff got a message that said,
Yeah.
"She looks fine to me." Well, sometimes I guess it's a great time to talk about it. And
Yeah.
if people are dealing with similar things, then whatever. So 2 years ago,
Not that it's anyone's business.
no,
really.
it's really not. But honestly, I've learned that if it can help someone, great, and I don't need to go into the nitty gritty details,
No.
but I was diagnosed with celiac disease 2 years ago. And celiac disease, for those who don't know, is on the surface, it's a gluten allergy. You can't have gluten food, but underneath it causes a whole lot of other things. It causes digestive issues. It causes some mental health things, some exhaustion. Your body goes from eating one food group and then never having it. Your energy drops. And so just with the rigorous schedule that is news and is the life of news, it's one that I love. I crave it. I crave the energy and the pace of news. But my body kind of said, hey, let's take it easy. But yeah, and I do have to just take the time to thank the two of you and our producer Jordan, who's sitting up there. The
Producer extraordinaire.
the producer extraordinaire.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't realize we do 4 hours every single day.
Yeah, but the day
Straight-
starts long before 5 o'clock.
Long before 5 o'clock. For me, because I live very far away, I started at 3:15, woke up. And to make that switch every single weekend, my doctor was just saying, look at what you're doing to your body. And it's no one's fault. And I was doing it perfectly fine. I was perfectly healthy the first 2 years. We were killing it. But then my body started to have just a little bit of issues, and everyone here at the station, so wonderful with the amount of times that sometimes behind the scenes I'd have to skip a segment in the news because I just needed to walk around to help myself. So just thank you too. And thank you, Jordan, and everybody here for allowing me to do it as long as I did.
For people that don't know, gluten is what?
Wheat.
Okay.
Don't be
Bread.
giving me wheat.
Okay. So I just want because there's going to be
Wheat.
people out there asking.
Oh yeah. That is what it is. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And it also, like I said, it unravels into a bunch of other things that can happen with your body, but totally able to control it.
Yeah.
Just with me, and I'm just not able to control it right now. I need to get a grip. Need to get a grip.
So again, moving on to bigger and better things, because I know you're going to get that handled, and then it's going to be, all right, what's the next thing that Addison achieves on her own?
Whoa.
Because you had Addison's Achievers, which was a big storyline for you, and a lot of people love that segment that you did every week or so, and it's just one of those things where you're just going to go and achieve on your own, and then you'll do a story, send it back to us, and we'll be able to go, hey, look, Addison's achieving over here.
Yeah, Jeff, give me critiques.
On your achieving?
Yeah, on my
Jeff,
stories.
Yes.
the one thing I do want to ask is, Addison's has always been pushing you about, doing the weather, becoming a meteorologist. So,
Yes.
I did have that dream.
Is that over? Have you told her no, don't do it, or
Hey, Jeff, what do you
it's like,
think?
hey, encourage her and have her get into
She
it?
hasn't asked me that in a long time,
Yeah.
so I think she's.
That was a
over
long
it.
time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, am I?
By the way, I only called her Allison once.
Yes, on air.
On air.
On air.
I don't think I ever did.
No, just as a joke.
Yeah, just a joke.
Yeah,
just right
when
now.
Jeff did it on accident that day, though.
Oh yeah.
Today,
You were,
today we had him because what was it? You thought you didn't think that my last name was Elberts, but he had a moment of weakness where he thought that my last name was Elberts with
It was in
with
the
an
weather
S.
quiz. It was the weather quiz because it said Addison Alberts. And I was like, there needs to be an apostrophe there.
And he asked me, he said, "Is your last name Alberts?" And I was like, "I feel like we've said each other's names
enough times.
so many times."
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I just talk out loud sometimes.
All right. So
That's
now
okay.
one of the things we wanted to do, or Addison had the thought,
Mm-hmm.
top 10,
Top
No.
top 10,
yeah.
top 9. Well, 9 plus 1.
Yeah.
9 plus 1
Yeah.
achievements or things that you did over the course of your time here at the station.
Achievements. Or
And, you know,
favorite moments.
Jeff and I have been here so long. We've got all kinds of stuff. We get
I
stuff
don't
in.
know. I could.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
But so.
Oh,
we
yeah.
have comment?
let's read
Okay.
some comments.
Go ahead, producer Jordan.
Okay, we have Suzanne Martin Cole. Hey, Mr. Bill, please tell Addison I wish her all the best no matter what and wherever she goes.
Thank you.
There you go.
Mr.
All right.
Bill, too.
And,
Mr. Bill?
and Jordan's doing that in my voice. It's
Yeah.
it's amazing.
That is.
Brian said we wish you the best.
Oh, thanks, Brian. Oh, Brian, the
Mhm.
regular Brian.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
What's up, Brian? We have regulars.
Oh, yeah,
Bill has
absolutely.
Teresa says many prayers for good health and well-being. God bless you on your future adventures.
Oh,
Mhm.
thanks, Teresa. That's my confirmation.
And I really think the 9-minute Phill-Up is going to do a service for you and for the viewers today, because a lot of times when people leave the station,
Yes.
there's not enough time to, you can't have them on every show.
Yes.
You can't have, so all of a sudden, what happened?
Hmm.
Well, we said goodbye in these shows. I didn't get to see it.
Mhm.
We'll
So
still
now,
get a call 2 months
Yeah.
from now.
but
Where's
the good thing is,
Addison?
as many platforms as the 9-minute Phill-Up and our other podcasts are on, hopefully people have the opportunity to if you watch it on Facebook, share it, let people know,
Yeah,
and
bingo.
go from there.
Bingo. It does it. It gives me a more unfiltered way of
Uh-huh.
saying, "Hey, this is what's going on." I'm not trying to gatekeep
Yeah.
any information about going anywhere else.
Yeah.
This is what's going on. But yeah. Well, let's
All right,
dig
so
into some of these moments. How
Top
about
9. What do you think? What's your number 9 moment? Were we going 1 to 9 or 9 to 1?
They have to be in order.
it? Oh, they
No,
can't be in
this could
order.
be-
Oh yeah, they
just
can't
be
be in order.
random.
The random stuff.
And this is also gonna be a moment, which is why I wanted Jeff here too, to explain some of the behind the scenes.
Okay.
So there was one of my favorite moments with you is Jeff does the weather, right? We all know that. And occasionally he cooks.
I had no idea.
News to me.
Yeah.
But for some reason, fueled by the viewers, Jeff and I have had this rivalry of pickleball going
Yeah.
on for like 2 years now.
I would never instigate anything with that.
Also from Bill.
Yes.
But I was doing a story in Mingo Junction
Mhm.
about their new pickleball courts or tournament or something was
Mhm.
going on. And we weren't even going to ask permission from our bosses,
Yeah.
but we did. And Jeff came with me on the story that day.
Yep.
And we played pickleball.
Mm-hmm.
And we played hard.
I
I
was
mean,
in my suit too.
Yeah.
oh, you were in your
Yeah,
suit.
dress
Yep.
shoes.
Yeah.
Suit. Big disadvantage, by the way. Just wanna throw that out there.
You took your jacket off.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
like,
It's still a disadvantage. But we had such a fun day.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to share some behind the scenes. Like we were not going to go play pickleball. And then I just kind of made him come. We got into the
Mhm.
car. It was just the two of us too, because
Yeah.
our videographer had to meet us there. And we played pickleball. And then you had to be back to do the noon.
mhm.
Bill didn't come.
No, well,
Someone
had to be back here, man in the store.
Yeah, I guess.
But
Can't
you
all
know,
be playing pickleball.
yeah, that's right. I mean, I have enough charity basketball games built up over the years here that there's enough sweat that people are happy there was
Oh, gosh.
you can smell a vision or anything, because the whole team, Kevin Carter would come in, Jim would come in, I'd come in, we're all been playing basketball that night. It's back before there was a 10
Yeah.
o'clock show and everything. It was like, okay,
Joe Murgo still has stats on that, by the way.
don't
Donkey basketball too. But I played donkey.
Oh,
back in the
yeah,
day. Used
yeah.
to ride a donkey. And then
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's back.
You.
back in the day.
Yeah.
You rode a donkey.
Yeah.
Never
I
seen-
did.
No
He just
way.
whinnied like a horse.
I was
yeah.
just happy that I stayed on the donkey because people get serious.
Oh yeah. They'll stop.
Yeah.
People fall off.
Where were
Yeah.
you?
You
The high
don't see.
school
You don't
gym.
see. You don't see too many donkey basketball games anymore. I
come
think.
on.
I'm serious. I'm
You
not
got-
making this up.
You
Yeah.
got on a donkey in a
Yes.
high school gym
Yes.
and played
a whole
basketball.
team of us.
I remember when I was in high school. When I was in high, we would have that every year. It was a
Stop it.
fundraiser. It was a fundraiser.
How many people were on the court? 5?
Yeah,
For each
it's like
team?
it was like a basketball game, and then
Yeah.
you'd have the fans would be there. And
How big is a donkey?
well,
Big enough
It's-
to ride.
not
This
quite
is
as big, maybe not quite as big as an ass.
Oh,
that was a good question. I bet some people don't know how large
Donkeys aren't that
are.
big. They're like a pony, like a little bit bigger than a pony.
And you got on a donkey.
Yes.
Wasn't a jackass
you
a
should be-
mule and a horse or
I
something?
feel
I
like
don't
you
know.
should be sharing this information. People want to know this. That's crazy. Do people know this? Is this just me?
Well, I don't think I don't think it's as popular
I think it's
anymore.
gone away because of animal rights and everything like that. And so before, yeah,
I didn't come up with it. I got asked. It was a charity.
it was a
thing.
celebrity
I
thing.
Way
got
to go.
asked to go.
Way to
do
go,
it.
Jeff.
Okay, so Addison's
Right,
all right,
riding on
so-
the donkey.
all right.
Sorry.
Can I share a story about
Sure.
One of my
Of course,
favorite
yeah. You
stories.
can add in. I'm not going to come up with mine.
This has nothing to do with your achievement. Well, maybe.
I thought he was going to say this has nothing to do with you.
No, it does. It has
Okay,
nothing to
good.
do with it. There was a storm one night, and it blew my garage door in, and I couldn't get my car was parked inside the garage, and I had no way of getting to work.
Yeah.
So I'm calling her, and Addison came and picked me up.
Yeah.
I remember
And,
that.
I just remember that. It was like one of those weird,
Yeah. I need a ride.
yeah.
And my phone is on do not disturb until I wake up. So it was really a stroke of luck that my do not disturb, I think it went to voicemail maybe once, but
Mhm.
yeah, I can now tell you, I don't think I brushed my teeth that day. I was so quick out of my apartment.
I can attest to that.
No. I was so quick out of the apartment. Jeff needs me. I gotta go.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you were in that day too. It was just the two of us.
Yeah. I remember.
No. I remember. I was there.
He was?
Yeah, I remember
It was
that.
very rare that Bill's not there. He never takes a
Yeah.
day.
Well, this month I've taken a few.
Yeah, this month you've
Yeah.
taken a few days. That was a good
That's
memory.
because for anybody out there, where's Bill been all month? Well, I knew Addison's leaving,
He has
so I
celiac
better get
disease.
these vacation days in, or I'm gonna be here for a while.
That was a good memory. I thought you were going to share my memory number 2. Bill, I swear I have great memories with you. They're coming. But memory number 2 will include yours. I
Okay.
thought you were going to say there was a big winter storm. And sometimes because we are a public servant and
Mhm.
we need to be able to report for you in the morning, we were put up in a hotel that night because we weren't sure if the roads were going to be okay for us to get to work. So
Mhm.
thankfully, our job helped us.
Yeah.
Bill lives like 5 minutes away. So
Oh, I stayed here that night. I came in here and stayed at the station.
Well, I think we're thinking of two different storms because I was there that night with
Yeah,
you. That
yeah.
was remember the
playoff game. Steelers
game.
Chiefs
We were
playoff
eating
game. Yeah.
pizza and there was storm outside.
What was this one? I'm thinking of when we were in
You're
Weirton.
talking about the ice storm.
Yeah.
one.
No,
Yeah.
I still came in for that one because I get nervous to the point where I'm like, I know I have to get to the station.
Okay.
So if I talk to you and I'll say,
Oh, he was here super early.
when do you think it's going to hit?
Yeah.
And if you say, well, about 2:00 in the morning, I'm thinking, well, I got to be there by 2. So I'll come in at midnight and just sit at my desk.
Yeah.
That is what
So
he
we
did.
were at the hotel.
We were at
Because
the
I don't want to
hotel.
take that chance. You don't
Yeah.
want to.
And so we were there from what? We get off of our shift at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, we
Everybody
Until-
drank hot chocolate and
Yeah.
pillow
Yeah.
fights.
No,
I
we
remember
played games.
Remember the lights going off. Remember that because there was an ice storm. So it
Oh,
was
yeah, it was
lights
going
were
crazy.
flickering. It was,
I heard
wow.
you guys had pillow fights and drank hot chocolate and pizza.
No, we were playing games. We did
We
go
did
and
play
get
games.
dinner, but I was roommates with Jessica Haberly,
Mhm.
throwback, and she had the giggles all night. Like
Jessica Haberly
could-
giggles never.
could
Never.
not stop giggling. And she had to get up before me. And because we played games all that night and then, of course, went to bed
Mhm.
for work. And she just kept laughing at this game that we were playing. I don't even know what you were saying, probably crazy things. But she was just, the lights were out and she would just go, it was funny. So that's one of my memories. Another memory also involves Jessica Haberly. When I had just started at the station, I was the breaking news morning reporter. And so Bill, Jeff, and Jessica were working in the studio in the morning, and I would go in and I'd share like some crazy things that happened in my life. Probably just like I had the last piece of bread when I could eat bread. And I don't know what I said, but it was something that we were talking about. I said something, it set Bill off, and I have the video of Bill not being able to speak
Mhm.
when we came back from a
if I get
commercial break.
laughing, I'm done.
And thank goodness the story, Jessica held down the fort, and she introed the story.
Which is a rarity.
which is a rarity, but it had something to do with wedding season. And thankfully it wasn't anything,
Death and destruction.
dark and death and destruction, but Bill couldn't keep it together through the entire entrance of the story. You turned red. It was bad.
Yeah.
And then another memory.
It's good to cry and laugh at the same time.
I know. Halfway through is whenever Bill got stung in the lip.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead, tell the story.
Well, I was out on the set, and Jessica Haberly involved in both of these.
Yeah, she's in a few of these.
So there was one time before I get stung in the lip where it was basically right when I came back, and I'm looking up at a light, and I'm reading a story, and out of the corner of my eyes, I'm reading, I see this stink bug or something coming flying. It's flying right at me, and I'm thinking, really, this thing's gonna fly right at me in the middle. Bang! Hits me right in the eye. And I'm like, okay. And we finished the story and everything, but it was just like, I can't believe it. So fast forward, we're doing a midday show. It's a Friday.
Oh, this was sunrise, I thought, because you left.
And I left at midday because I came off the set at midday.
I have the photo.
Yeah.
Good.
So anyways, I had a Coca-Cola out on the set, didn't have it covered. So
because why would you need to?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. So I went to pick up the can of Coca-Cola, went to drink it, and as I'm drinking it, a wasp comes out of the can and stings me on the lip, and my lip starts to swell up. And I remember Jessica was like, "Oh my God!"
I mean, your lip blew up.
Yeah, and then I said, "Well, I better not finish the rest of the show." And then I think I did come in for Sports Friday later because it had gone down.
I thought it was sunrise because I was like, oh man, who's going to do these last hours? And that's when you guys were going to throw me on the desk.
Oh, maybe. Well, maybe.
Time.
I don't know. I thought it was midday, but maybe I'm delirious from the venom in the
yeah,
stink.
you would have.
That's why there's the signs there's no drinks in the studio.
Probably. Yeah.
It's all.
Or if I do
fault.
bring anything out there, put some paper on top of it. Make sure there's no wasps. Maybe I should sue Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Maybe there was a wasp in the can.
Get that cash.
That happened to my cousin.
I'm trying to find the photo.
When he was younger.
Yeah.
And there were like bees or wasps, and he drank it, and then he got stung all.
Stop.
Yeah, it's gonna turn a little dark, but yeah, they had to take him to the hospital.
Is he okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's fine, but that can happen because I mean they attracted the stuff, so they get in there. And, sorry to bring the room down.
Yeah.
Way to go, Jeff.
All right. So what was your
Jeff riding on donkeys and just bringing the room down?
What was your favorite story that you covered?
Oh, I can't find the photo.
Okay.
Favorite story? Come on.
Yeah, like fun story. Favorite fun story.
I think it also
was it the bad hot dogs that you had to try, which was the worst hot dog or whatever.
You think it's Picklesburg?
Picklesburg.
Oh, that was fun. Picklesburg was fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chugging pickle juice.
I liked Picklesburg. That was a blast.
Mm-hmm.
I also loved being the guest coach and guest player for the Indian Creek Unified Sports Program. That package, the story that we did, I think that our videographer Cam did a phenomenal job just depicting everything that happened, that sound, this and that. And then I would have to say that whenever Marie Maceo gave her kidney to Jennifer Bruick, that story changed my life because then it opened up my eyes to organ donation and how important it is and how someone's life can turn in an instant. And Marie and Jennifer just being wonderful people. And I'm still in touch with them today. They actually got me a cake for a farewell gift. So yeah, they're just absolutely wonderful people. And I just can't believe that they were strangers. And Marie, a very faithful woman, she said that God just told her, this is what you have to do. And she gave a kidney to a complete stranger, and now they're like sisters. Yeah. I mean, that story is crazy to me.
Yeah, it was a great story.
It's just crazy to
me.
Now,
if you're just joining us, this is a 9-minute Phill-Up. It's gone over time. I want to thank Valley Converting for being our sponsor, as always. And we are talking to Addison Albert.
I'm trying to find a photo of
Jeff Exline, but specifically Addison, because this is her last day at WTOV9, and we wanted to let people know what's going on and that she's leaving. But right now, let's hear from the fine people at Valley Converting.
Every piece of paper has a story. What if that story didn't end when you were done with it?
At Valley Converting, we turn your old paper products into recycled paperboard, continuing the story.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, bringing your paper to Valley Converting isn't just about recycling.
It's about supporting a cleaner, greener future for all of us.
We are here 5 days a week to help you make some green by going green.
And remember,
recycle for your future.
can't find the photo. It's lost.
Want to thank Mike Biasi and his crew up in T-Town, the gem city of Toronto, and Valley Converting. If you have paper products, maybe dental records, doctor records, IRS records, maybe something you don't want anyone to see, they can take care of it. Call them at Valley Converting. I think it sounds like there's some, some stuff going on, up there. But no, actually, they do a great job. Seriously, people, they don't want people to, go dumpster diving and find their records or something like that. They'll take care of it. Put it in the big beater. Looks like a little above ground pool. Put it in there. It turns into pulp. And then they give it a new life. So if you maybe have some books, you're like, I've read them. Neighbors have read them. Everybody's read these books. I want to give them some new life. Boop, take them up. They'll take care of it.
Can you recycle Christmas wrapping paper?
Why, you have some? Stuff that, that's good.
I don't know. I don't want to say that without asking Mike. All that stuff. But the amazing thing about this piece of machinery they have, though, it separates. Like if you have an envelope and it has a little plastic on the inside of the paper, it will separate that out. It's amazing. It really is. I mean, how they do it, what they do, it's good stuff. So if you have some recycling, give them a call, and you can make a little money if you bring enough paper up there.
There you go.
Make a little paper with your paper. Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah,
we're going to wrap this up. Again, just so people know, we love you.
Thank you.
But you got to go.
It took a turn.
If we ever clip anything from this, I want that clip.
It feels like I got to.
But again, if you're just joining, Addison is going to be leaving WTOV9. One of the reasons why she wants to get her health where it needs to be. So what I'm saying is, I love you, but you need to go because you need to take care of yourself. And I know Jeff has the same sentiments. It's not like we're both sitting here going, well, I hope she sticks around. It can be in pain.
A front row seat to the.
So again, in 30 seconds or less.
Get the clock going.
I know. I can do it.
Tell people again, just kind of summarize, what's going on and why you're leaving. Because then that way people know, and if they have a question, it's right there and they can look at it. I'm
not gatekeeping any information. I was honest when I said my future is kind of uncertain, but for right now, I live in the city of Pittsburgh. From there, and I'm just going home and I'm going to take care of my health. I was diagnosed with celiac disease 2 years ago, and it's, for some people on the surface, it's a gluten allergy, but it's actually an autoimmune disorder deeper when you look in, and it just causes a lot of different things with your health. And so just the switching of times and driving, everyone here at News 9 has done everything that they could to make sure that I was comfortable and able to do what I loved for so long. And now it's time for me to take a hold of my health and really just go make it all right so that I can keep on going, because I got a lot to do.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yes. And we're looking forward to seeing what you do.
Thank you. Some of my last things were, we were saying fun memories, but our NFL highlight film, Wednesdays after work, when we used to go do Wednesdays after work. Yeah. You showing me the wings at Hillsborough. Yeah. Our drive, all the times that we had to go do public appearances at the Wheeling home shows. And when we actually all went to Hillsborough right before we had to go to Marshall County or Moundsville to do that home show. So just fun memories.
I had a good time. And here's the big question for the two of you, since I have you both here. Penn State.
Oh, gosh.
Boise State.
Well, I heard what you thought. You thought we should have lost to SMU.
If you watch that game, if that quarterback from SMU plays
Jordan just sighed
half as good as he could have, there could have been some
Didn't he just say that we have to wrap this up? He said that we have to wrap this up.
Well, I was going to wrap it up.
Boise State has a really good running back. Yeah, if they stop the running game, Penn State.
And they're going to play out in at the Fiesta Bowl. Both teams have history out there. And producer extraordinaire Jordan is giving me the death stare. She's like, we need to wrap this up.
We are.
Penn State.
There we go. That's our answer. Next.
It's great to be a Miami Hurricane. It's great to be. Okay. Hey. Don't get mad at me. Don't hate the player, hate the game. What? I don't even know what that means. All right.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Addison, we wish you nothing but the best.
Thank
you. and always. And it has been an absolute pleasure working with you.
Thank you.
And Jeff and I'm sure, share the same sentiments, and Jordan. And we're just looking forward to seeing what you do next. So we'll be in touch. We'll be in touch.
Ooh,
and
yeah.
We're gonna have
I'm showing up to Jeff's pool in a few months.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. All
I was
right.
just gonna say today, it's not,
Yeah.
not open yet.
And then, and so, and we, like I said, we're going to find out what Addison's achievements are going to be coming up. So you have to keep us posted so we can let everyone know.
You will not underachieve. I know that. You are an
Thanks.
overachiever.
Jeff, that's so nice.
All right. Well, we're getting mushy now, so I'm going to have to wrap this thing up. All right, everybody. Until next time, he is Jeff Exline. I am Bill Phillips, and she is the one and only Addison Albert. Until next time, everybody, we'll probably see you Monday. Jordan, I think we'll see you Monday, right? Yeah, the 9 Minute
Not
Phillips
me.
coming back on a regular. Yeah, back at
He'll
10
be here
o'clock.
for a while.
All right, everybody. Have a great day. Remember the 2 rules. Addison, remember the 2 rules. Remember,
Have fun.
have fun and always
And
try
always
your
try
best.
your best.
There you go. Jeff does that every day.
Spokesperson for trying your best.
That was good. Thanks, guys. That was fun.